Look live here over Hickory. The storm now bringing the risk of severe weather. You can be able to see it's definitely raining right there from this live shot. Let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane. We're going to be also continue to see these storms throughout the weekend, right?
Yes, so storm chances continue. It's a typical summertime pattern, but type of situation too, where if you're saying, well, I haven't gotten a drop of rain in my neighborhood. So a lot of you will stay dry, but some of you could get caught under some of those downpours and some pretty strong storms.
When I was going home last night in Fort Mill, we actually had hail.
Oh, yes, yes. So we've had some hail producing storms. We had quite a few of those yesterday. In fact, it's that and also the risk of the damaging wind gusts is what we're watching for. Not concerned about tornadoes with this particular system here and some of this general upper level energy and working with weakening high pressure and that ridge of high pressure. The heat dome that we've been talking about kind of in the process of weakening, and so that's going to allow the heat to back off just a little bit as well over the next couple of days. But don't get me wrong, it's still going to be hot. It's still going to be hot out there heading into the weekend. Let's talk about the storms right now, located mostly to the north and west of Charlotte, where we do have this one severe thunderstorm that's been affecting, say, the Cherryville area, but more just scattered storms all around here. Severe thunderstorm warning continues until 5:15 for Lincoln County, northwest Gaston, and heading into that eastern sliver of Cleveland County. So lots of lightning at times, maybe some gusty wind here, but just slow moving torrential rain. So watch out for, again, ponding, maybe developing some brief flooding in some areas, ponding on the roads if you're going to be out and about. And all of this is moving slowly to the north here. Just if you can see the radar imagery in motion, it's not moving much, but just to the north at about 5 miles per hour. More blossoming storms over Dallas and the Gastonia area right now. We were seeing those dark clouds with the live picture, and we have this isolated stronger storm. This one's actually grown a little bit stronger, maybe some small hail coming out of this one northeast of Mooresville and that northwest corner of Rowan County. So it's in some of these areas from basically near the I-85 corridor north and west in this yellow zone where it's a level 2 out of 5 risk of severe weather. That's going to be the highest risk for the rest of this evening too. Damaging wind gusts and hail will be the two main threats. What does make a storm severe and what makes it different from just a regular garden variety typical summertime storm? We have to have the wind gusts upwards of 58 miles per hour or greater and hail of 1 inch in diameter. Either one of those will prompt that severe thunderstorm warning, not both of those at the same time, but sometimes of course we do have both of those happening at the same time. Let's check out future radar. So through about 10 o'clock or so, still some lingering activity out there, but the trend is a drier one, much like last night as we hit the overnight tonight. 93, hey, that was it, 93 degrees for that official high temperature today. So a little bit lower than that 100 that we had yesterday. We've got the mid 90s off to the east and only in the upper 60s right now after some of that rain up in the mountains at Jefferson, but still with the humidity factored in, it feels like 100 plus in many neighborhoods. So high pressure is still ruling, but as I said, gradually weakening. So we still have plenty of heat to talk about, but highs not quite as high, and those heat indices not quite as high over the next couple of days. But yes, we're still talking about hot highs in the low to mid 90s tomorrow and through the weekend as those daily storm chances continue, mainly in the afternoon and evening. So it's back to some dry time early tomorrow morning, overnight, early in the morning, primarily dry, maybe a stray lingering shower or two, but then we'll likely be tracking more scattered activity 24 hours from now. I'll be showing you the same type of picture on radar likely. And through 10 o'clock tomorrow night, we could still have some stormy weather lifting north up into the mountains, back to some drier conditions early Saturday afternoon and evening. It's more of the same. You could get caught under that quick pop-up downpour if you do have some of those outside plans. Severe risk for tomorrow is level 1 out of 5 from Charlotte north and west with the strong wind and some hail possible. 7-day forecast doesn't show much of a change in this pattern right on into the first few days of July 4th, next Friday, and still we'll likely be talking about the chance of spotty storms, but with highs only around 90.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.